Welcome back. Near Buffalo, New York, a program called Gliding Stars is proving the ice is for everyone. Skaters of all abilities are getting the chance to glide thanks to adaptive equipment that is changing lives one spin at a time. NBC's Hallie Jackson has that story.
Scarlett Heilinger couldn't walk, but with special skates and her family by her side, she's learned to glide. Scarlett is one of about 70 skaters near Buffalo, New York, who are part of Gliding Stars.
The program is for anybody that has a social, emotional, mental, invisible disability.
Miranda Fiore helps run the program.
Some of our autistic skaters really struggle socially, so we try to help them to grow in that aspect. For skaters that typically cannot walk, we will try to get them to get more strength in their legs, in their ankles.
Many use special equipment, like 5-year-old Scarlett, who has a rare condition called hereditary spastic paraplegia, making the muscles in her legs really stiff. Her mom, Pamela, says skating changed their life.
Her goal when we started skating was just to try to stand in the walker. She's gotten to the point now where she'll skate away from us.
Are we gliding on yellow light?
Courtney Reynolds started skating when she was 5, when she struggled with respiratory and pancreatic issues and selective mutism, meaning she generally didn't speak.
My entire life was spent in the hospital, and when I was in school, I didn't talk. Swing, 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 swing.
But
swing,
skating helped her find her voice.
Here we go. Week after week, they pushed me to do a little bit more.
Now she volunteers, teaching the next generation of skaters, including her 2 boys.
Pumpkin! Watching my own children learn to skate, learn to grow, and become better people specifically because they're here, that's beyond rewarding.
Scarlett!
Yay!
Making strides on and off the ice, one step at a time.
She's giggling and laughing and running across the ice, which is the greatest feeling in the world, to watch her be that happy and that free.
If you saw your health insurance premium go up, you're not alone. This afternoon, experts say there's plenty of reasons, though, behind those rising costs. The number one reason? Americans are going to the doctor more often. That's because of delayed treatment during the pandemic. Experts say it has led to diseases being diagnosed later in life, meaning more intensive treatments. Doctors also say they're seeing a spike in chronic diseases such as cancer, heart disease, and obesity. Right now, the price of gold is soaring to new heights. Experts say it is now $5,000 per ounce. Analysts say the spike comes amid worries that President Trump is causing rifts between the U.S. and our allies. That, in turn, is causing investors to stick with reliable assets such as gold. Already this year, gold has jumped by 15% in price. Last year, it reached a record 65% price jump. Right now, many people are looking for jobs and they're navigating a very challenging market. Hiring slowed in December, capped off by one of the weakest years of job growth in decades. But as CNN's Maribel Gonzalez reports, there are strategies you can use if you're looking for work.
The current no-hire, no-fire job market has left many workers unable to advance and those without a job unable to find one.
The job market is not growing, and that means that people who are seeking new employment are finding longer search times, and those who are currently employed have their job security somewhat undermined.
The perceived probability of finding a job hit a record low of 43.1% in December, according to the Federal Reserve Bank of New York's latest survey of consumer expectations. But keep in mind,
hiring is always happening. Even at companies that lay off, they're hiring at the same time. Hiring is never zero.
Career experts like Lisa Rangel recommend being clear on the job you want and on the goals of the company you're pursuing.
What initiatives do they want to pursue? What challenges do they have before them? And then make sure that your resume, your LinkedIn profile, your interview talking points are speaking to how you can help the company with those initiatives.
Networking with human interaction may lead to more success.
Show up at networking events, conferences, try different ways and don't just only submit to job postings hoping you're going to get picked.
And while it may seem counterintuitive, applying to every job you see is not the most efficient.
We wouldn't want to plan our retirement by playing the lottery. It shouldn't be the same with our careers.
I'm Maribel Gonzalez reporting.
Tax season is here. Starting today, the IRS is accepting and processing individual income tax returns for the 2025 tax year. And this time around, many Americans could see higher refunds. The Treasury Department says it expects an average of $1,000 more per household. It's because many filers did not adjust their withholdings after recent income tax breaks began. A new law expanded the individual standard deduction by $750 and boosted state and local tax deductions. A federal deadline to submit your individual tax return is April 15th. Stick with us. More news and weather coming up after the break.